So the leak was right around this seal here. There's all the old coolant, and it actually leaked down right here. It's all the old coolant residue. So on the new one here, this is going to be the new piece that you got to replace. This goes like that, and the water pump slides in. Comes with a new seal for you right here. And here's the part number. What you're going to want to do is buy one more seal. This is the part number, and this seal right here goes inside to the actual tube itself right here. And here are the two old seals that are completely squished, as you can see. So you're going to want to replace the one here and the one that's on there, and they go right here, if you can see. Slides onto there, and then after, the water pump slides on top. I'll show you in a second. So you're going to take O-ring lubricant, and you're going to lubricate that O-ring right there, slide that on, and then take this piece and slide this piece onto that actual pipe. So it should go in real easy, just like that. You don't want to force it too hard. And then what this does is this actually turns and it holds it in place so that it won't pull out this way. You see how it's nice and tight in there now. So here's the new water pump. As you can tell, it comes with these new metal gaskets on each side, and the bolts are already going to be in there so that you can align it correctly. That plastic tube goes in here, and then the hose, obviously. As you can tell right there, there is the new crossover pipe installed, and you see how I put the gasket on there first, and then the water pump will slide on top of it. You're going to want to use a lot of this O-ring lubricant inside here to get the slide on easy. The water pump bolts get torqued down to 12 Newton meters. So go ahead and torque those down. There you go. All four. Just for a good measure, I always like to replace this hose right here. This is the one that has this little plastic piece that always breaks and goes into here. And it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to take out, but the best thing that I use is these vice grips instead of this, because this cable one does not fit in the space provided. So you're gonna have to get a little creative, and but yeah, get this out first with like a pick. You can just pick it out with a flathead screwdriver and then wiggle this one out this way. These clips you just pull up and it'll lock in place just like that. You hold this. And then you gotta line up, don't forget that white line right there. It's lined up to that little triangle. I also like to put a little bit of lube on this before pressing it in. It's a one way, so it won't come out. It's like those airlines. And then this is the last clip. Going with a flathead right there, pry up, and it'll clip in. To get the belt on, guys, what you do is you disconnect it down there at the alternator, slip it under the tensioner first. Then when you're holding the tensioner, you're going to go over this pulley and over the alternator down there. That would be the easiest way after the supercharger belt is back. There's the tensioner for the supercharger belt. This is easy to get on. Just put some lube on here, little lube, and it'll go right over.